Follow along as I read the article to you. Arctic tundra. The Arctic tundra is a very cold and dry place. The tundra is found in the North and South Poles. The word tundra means a big area without trees. The tundra has a lot of snow and ice. Not many plants can grow here because the dirt is frozen under the snow. This is a picture of snowy mountains in Antarctica. This is a picture of a polar bear in the Arctic. Even though the tundra is so cold, there are still animals who live here. Some animals that live here are polar bears, seals, penguins, and reindeer. It is so cold that animals hibernate or sleep during the winter. Other animals will go to a warmer area. The tundra has long winters and short summers. In the summertime, the weather does not get warmer than 50 degrees. That is a very chilly summer. Here's a picture of a thermometer frozen. Fun fact, a group of people called Inuits live in the tundra. All right, we're going to look at questions that go along with the Tundra passage we just read. What does the word tundra mean? What words describe the Arctic tundra? Hot and humid, cold and dry, or hot and cold? Why don't many plants grow here? In the summertime, weather does not get warmer than 80 degrees. True or false? A group of people called Inuits live in the tundra. True or false? All right, so thinking of those questions, we're going to look back at the text, and I'm going to read the questions, and we're going to discuss them again. So our first question was, what does the word tundra mean? If we look in our text, one of the text features that we have is that the important words or vocabulary words are underlined. So the very first underlined word we have says the word tundra means a big area without trees. So tundra means a big area without trees. Our next question, what words describe the Arctic tundra? Hot and humid, cold and dry, or hot and cold? So if we look back at our text evidence, and we look in that first paragraph, the very first sentence that grabs our attention, our hook to the whole story. The Arctic tundra is a very cold and dry place. So our second option on that question was cold and dry, and our text evidence supports that. It is not hot and humid, and it is not hot and cold, because the whole passage talks about how cold and frozen the Arctic tundra is. Number 3, why don't many plants grow here? So that same first introduction paragraph, the very last sentence, not many plants can grow here because the dirt is frozen under the snow. So many plants do not grow in the tundra because the dirt is frozen under the snow. Our next question, in the summertime, weather does not get warmer than 80 degrees. True or false? So we have to look at where it talked about the weather, and that is our last paragraph. The tundra has long winters and short summers. In the summertime, the weather does not get warmer than 50 degrees. That is a very chilly summer. So if we are answering the question in the summertime, the weather does not get warmer than 80 degrees. True or false? According to our text, that is false. The summertime does not get warmer than 50 degrees in the tundra, not 80. Our last question. A group of people called Inuits live in the tundra. True or false? This question asks for another text text feature that we had. The fun fact at the bottom is in a box. That is a fun fact that is giving us an extra text evidence. So, a group of people called Inuits live in the tundra, true or false? The fun fact states, a group of people called Inuits live in the tundra. So that is true. All right, that is how you use text evidence to answer the questions that came straight from a passage about the Arctic tundra.